Yo, what's happening, people? You're listening to the Wresthings podcast, the Kenny Omega approved podcast. If you like what you're hearing, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, you already know this podcast is by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Bow!
I have one thing to say. Yeah. Last week she should be the first and the last time we ever have Glizzy in the title. Me be on the fucking thumbnail. Never again.
Hey, fam.
And I've got a bone to pick with you. Do you see what this guy did on Instagram?
What did he do?
Oh, what's it called?
Wait.
So basically, he's posted the news about CM Punk and Daniel Bryan possibly going to AEW. Then on the next picture, he's put Derek Delboy says, "Oh, if this is confirmed, God forgive me if I'll bust my name." What?
Wait, that's my
fault. God forgive me if I bust my name.
Wait.
The thing is, because we in the group chat, I didn't know he actually posted.
I've got the image in it. I've got the
so
image.
when I saw someone laugh at it, I put in the group chat, who the fuck put this up on Instagram, only to realise it was actually deleted.
So man said it, if this is confirmed, God forgive me, I'll bust my knife up. Look at his face.
I was
fam.
This is for the bitches.
Hey, wait, I don't understand. Why did he even do that?
Why did you fam? What even went through your mind?
Man said follow us for Instagram. Someone's gonna look at me like, oh wait, slow down. Cool. I'm gonna go with that. No, hey, Laps, you make me laugh.
Every time something bad happens, you just refer back to that photo.
Never.
He said, God forgive me if I bust my knife.
That's for the bitches. That is for the bitches.
Hey, what you lot saying though?
Oh, good, man.
We good, man.
Good.
I've missed out on a lot of wrestling. I can't lie, I feel left out, man.
Yeah? What have you missed?
I missed out on GCW and I haven't had time.
Oh, you said you watched the match, Cardona match?
Nah,
GCW was dope still.
I missed out on that.
We're going to talk about that today.
I think it's actually our first time actually speaking about GCW.
GCW, yeah, we never spoke about it before. Game Changer Wrestling.
Big up GCW.
GCW's making their debut tonight, yeah?
Yeah.
Their debut.
What's it? Episode 78 of Wrestling Podcast. Got my boy, Delboy to the side of me. In front of me, I got Laps. And on the corner of my eye, I got NK.
That's not how you do the intros.
That's not. I'm gonna do my intro. It's the full professional.
Oh, that's your intro.
Yeah.
Why do we change your intro?
No. But I was getting to it.
I was like,
how'd you man cut me off? You man slide tackled me. I've had to get into it. It's the full
Don't even
professional.
give us a heads up on
I
his.
can't lie, I don't want to be the corner of a man's eye still.
Oh no. You man, I'm mad. So
Start your intro again.
it's the full professional. It's the VHS Pappy formerly known as the full professional Anafi.
I'm so bad. Is that it?
AK the Glizzy Warrior.
I don't understand. Gizzy's not a bad thing. It's sausage, bro.
No,
big man. You're a big man.
No, you can't beat
You
that.
should have been on the thumbnail last week then.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
man.
Nah, the picture was
thing
nice.
is, he got someone to take pictures of him last week.
The picture wasn't nice. Did you see the picture?
What?
Did you send it to him?
You deleted the pictures.
Yeah, I deleted it.
For the thumbnail, only got you and NK.
Yeah, I deleted that shit. I was looking bad tired.
And it
It was
wasn't
like,
even me.
do you want to be the thumbnail?
And it wasn't even me like that. Yeah, man. That
I
word
should have been on the thumbnail still.
That word needs to be banned from the vocabulary.
got the thumbnail this week.
Don't worry, I still got previous photos. I haven't used it.
Alright, calm.
When I say got, you say daddy. Got.
Daddy.
Got.
Daddy.
Strong star rating, leg drop hating, big back rubbing, Jericho, son of a gun. It's your boy Delboy, aka Swordie Lee, aka the Cargill Maniac, aka the Black Velvet to your
Red Velvet,
aka the Pro Gop Tees, aka All Fitted No Cap, aka the Name and Shema, aka the Nostalgia Police, aka
I've known that
32
list.
Hottie, aka I don't even know, fam. Yeah, Delboy's in the building.
If this is confirmed, go for my bust my
aka Mr. God forgive you if I bust my nine.
If this is confirmed,
Okay, thank you.
it's your boy Sam Blacks. Underdone.
Yo, people, it's your boy NK, aka the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, aka the Hood's Japanese correspondent. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. Yo, it's your boy King Laps. We're back again with that wrestle talk, that smack talk, that Kenny Omega talk, that get Wresthings to 1K subscribers talk. You know, we're about to discuss some serious things today, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean?
Trust
Where
me.
do we start off, lads?
Hey, sorry, off topic here. Actually, maybe not even laugh at that. Forget.
Go on.
Let's go to Wresthings.
No, you said it already.
This I just see it now. This the baby situation, fam.
What
What's been happening?
What baby situation?
He's finished.
I see fam, from when Elton John is tweeting about it. Elton John really tweets.
Homophobia, innit?
Fam, that's nuts, bro. What did he say?
He basically,
I don't even want to repeat what you said.
I forget. Don't say it. But yeah, I'll check it after.
He said something man on the Rolling Loud stage in it. That's what I was saying.
He said on the Rolling Loud. So live.
Yeah, so it was live on.
So when he threw the shoe, obviously the man threw the shoe at him.
I don't know if that was before or after, but there was a segment where he said some mad things about certain. It wasn't even just LGBT. It was about bare different groups. So that's all I'll say.
Bro,
yeah, he was wilding.
That's nuts, man. The Meg Thee Stallion prayer warriors have been moving. They'll pray against firm.
The baby, I hope you like prison food because you're going to jail, my nigga. Because fam, he's fucked. Anyway.
He's finished.
He's finished. Yeah,
he's finished.
Nuts, man. Yeah, wrestling. What are we saying? Bruh, where do we start this week, man? I think this episode needs to be a Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder appreciation episode because I can't lie, a newfound respect has come out. Like I've got newfound respect for him. I didn't think he would like take the match for what it was. For when he started crying when the first glass hit him, yeah, I was like, bro, this match is gonna end. This match is gonna go left. Then he stuck with it. Even though it was the interference in the end and stuff, but he done bits, fam.
Yeah.
Like he came into the arena, yeah, with a white shirt. Man left red.
Yeah.
Like he finished a yardie thing and everyone sprayed champagne at him or something, fam, or wine at him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's nuts, man. What did you take from the whole event?
The whole event. The thing is, I've seen GCW events in the past, and they're usually fun. There's not really that much stories towards a lot of the matches. It's just fun, spectacle matches. Too Cold Scorpio had a sick match.
Yeah, that guy's still going, man.
55 and he can still move. Like,
yeah,
he's a young boy.
I see the finish. Like he's still got that. What do you call it? The flip.
moonsault.
Moonsault. Yeah.
Spun it. The Matt Cardona and Nick Gage match was good. It's not my. I hate death matches. I won't lie to you.
I hate death match, but I watched
that match there was a good story too.
Yes.
The commentators were pissing me off.
There were two, but do you know what it is?
It made
they were
sense.
very biased.
No, which made sense.
But some of the stuff I was saying was random.
I was just thinking,
like with the toys and stuff.
have
saying,
you ever smoked a toy? And I'm like,
yeah. They're saying some mad stuff.
The Chris Jericho swerve was sick. Where they played Chris Jericho's
Judas,
theme song.
And thingy Nick Gage got thrown off. By the way, Nick Gage is proper entertaining.
Yeah, he is.
I never knew. I thought he was just straight stabbing man. And
no. Nick Gage can actually wrestle.
He could, and his what do you call it? His interaction with the crowds are sick as well.
He's like, over as fuck.
I can't explain how over this guy is, bro.
To be honest, yeah, this event is the first time that I've actually heard of Nick Gage in it, and the way you lot are describing him, he sounds.
Also from Vine days, isn't it? Vine.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, so there used to be this
feels on
Vine profile where they just play bare CWT, ZW things, innit?
Oh yeah.
And Nick Gage used to always be in there.
Crazy.
And Cedric was on there a few times as well. So yeah, it was quite sick.
Crazy.
But yeah, important guy. He's very important. He's VIP still.
Yeah.
In that sector.
Do you know what it is? Also, AEW is the first time I actually got to see the guy live, and the way they were describing him, they described him like a madman, innit?
Everything that they described about him is true.
It's true. He robbed the bank. You know watch Dark Side of the Ring yet?
I've not watched his one.
Go watch it. He robbed the bank, fam.
Bare face.
Do you know when we laugh? Yeah, it's when he come at AEW, yeah. And after he went to the crowd, he done the thing at the corner, he went to the middle, he pointed at Chris Jericho and goes, "You're fucked." He said, "Fucked, yeah, you're fucked." And Chris Jericho goes, "Me." Hey, I can't lie. Hand on my heart, yeah. I'm actually shook for Chris Jericho.
Hey, what? So does Nick Gage give like New Jack vibes?
No, but he's more.
I would say similar, but
professional New Jack.
I would say he's potentially more professional because
he knows his limits.
Nick Gage can actually wrestle.
Yeah.
Whereas New Jack, I've never seen.
He was that's what's man. Nick Gage was actually doing maneuvers. Like he was actually throwing man to the ropes, DDT, thingy German suplex, then an odd pull out the pizza cutter, slice man in the head. But even a pizza cutter wasn't really like. Do you know what I mean?
It wasn't pizza cutter in like.
Yeah, like what he does to John Moxley. It was a bit more like tamed.
I think with him. He has a love for the business and a love for entertaining. Whereas with New Jack just wants to do violence. He doesn't necessarily. I don't think he likes the crowd response, but he's more so in there for the pleasure of himself of just injuring that person. Whereas with Nick Gage, he wants to pleasure the whole crowd. He wants people to come. He wants people to enjoy the show, innit? And at first, when Matt Cardona won, I was shocked. I was thinking, oh shit, they're actually going to let him go over and win the title. But in the grand scheme of things,
it made so much sense. It kind of put both of them over. Like, I can't, do you get what I mean? Because it's like, I'm a new fan. I've never watched GCW before, and I've never actually watched a full Nick Gage match. But the performance, I call it performance because that's what they were doing. the performance from Nick Gage was amazing. The performance from Zack Ryder was even amazing because like with all these years that he's been in WWE, we've never seen this side to him. We've never seen this cocky, arrogant, rude boy side to him. It's only now when he's come to GCW, he's basically told the crowd to forget what you lot think. Even now, he's even trolling them now, saying, "Bro, I'm going to what's it, Disneyland, where you man can't afford. You know what I mean? He's calling them nerds, bro. He's taking Del Boy's persona, fam. You got what I mean, fam? Go up there,
steal him a whole flow.
Trust me,
he's a heel now, basically.
He's a good heel.
He's the biggest heel in that company.
Yeah, in that company.
Fam, as soon as he won, everybody was dashing drinks.
Bro, they hate him.
And apparently Dave Meltzer was complaining about that.
He said, I sent it to a group chat. He said something about
with the worst display.
Yeah, it's the worst display of like fan appreciation ever. Fans shouldn't be doing this.
You have to know your audience, though.
Bro, ECW been doing that from time, though.
Fam, you have to know. The thing is, I saw Meltzer's comments and I'm like, fam, these are hard. These are deathmatch fans. What do you expect?
What do you expect?
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? This ain't the Tokyo Dome and everything's not. It's deathmatch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like,
their biggest star has just been beaten by the person that you didn't think would ever beat that person.
It makes sense.
Someone from a federation has come.
Smart booking.
Bro, it made so much. The imagery of it was amazing.
Bro, have you seen the slow-mo?
Fam, the slow-mo is sick.
He's like, it's tight. He's looking at it. It's like that. Fam, the slow-mo, 120 frames per second. Sage, where are you? No contest wrestling, where are you? You know what I'm talking about, bro? Is it for you? The slow-mo, 120 frames per second, bro. Man was doing taka, ta. Fam.
So what?
And you need to watch the match too.
No, I'm going to watch the match.
So
what? Would you say this is one of the best wrestling events this week or this
Whoa. No, I wouldn't say. Towards the event.
Let's not get ahead of us.
Yeah. And you know, the event was alright, but I think the highlight for me, I'll be dead real with you. I don't know about you, man. Whoever's listening, but when I watched the whole thing, I skipped to the end. I just had to see that main event.
No, I watched the whole thing, and I'm not gonna lie.
I saw the thing before when the man, I think it's Effie and someone else had the match, and after the guy.
Oh, the black guy.
Yeah, the black guy.
Invited him to Gage.
Yeah. So
I think it was a decent match. It was a good
I saw that match after I was the other one.
Yeah. But I feel like everything leading for that pay-per-view or that event, there were good matches, there was decent matches, but then there were a lot of matches where it was like you don't even have to bother wasting your time watching. Like a lot of like their multi-man matches, it's just like
so basically a filler match.
A lot of them are just filler matches just because these wrestlers are wrestlers that wrestle at every single GCW event, so they have fans in the audience. So if people watch it and they're fans of these people, it's enjoyable. But if you're just a wrestling fan that's tuning in for the first time, you're being introduced to these guys, but at the same time, it's like there's no real weight to these matches, so it's nothing. So, but that last match, the main event, was totally worth it.
Yeah, worth it. Yeah,
totally worth it.
Very entertaining. And with me, like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because they're indoors. Like, I didn't like outdoor like death matches where you got man like cutting man up for no reason. Like CCW shit, King of Death match. I didn't like that.
GCW do that as well. They just literally had a King of Death tournament like last month or something.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, outside.
I think it was outside. I didn't watch it. I don't watch. There was another death match on the actual card. It was with it was for the ultra violent title.
Was
I skipped it.
Oh, with
what's his name?
That guy.
One is the beard and the British guy.
The one that went to Japan.
The one that won the chat out.
I want to keep an eye on that guy because I think he can do bitch. You know.
No, he probably can, but because it's death match.
His name? Yeah. He's one
from Wales. He's sick.
From Wales. Yeah. He's one of the.
He just won the BJW heavyweight.
Yeah,
deathmatch.
Yeah, he's on that list of like the Gaijins that's gone to
Japan to win.
Yeah, to win. Yeah. Him and McFoley or there's other man, isn't it?
Let me not lie. I hate deathmatch.
No, I had to skip it.
Do you know? Bro, do you know?
But the thing, if it has a story and it works,
yeah. After watching the Matt Cardona match, I think I could watch another death match. That makes sense.
I don't know because the thing is, the difference is with Matt Cardona, he's like a wrestler that just went into.
That's what I'm saying. If it makes sense, yeah.
But a lot of these deathmatch wrestlers,
they can't.
As soon as the bell rings,
they're picking up.
Light tube, chair, and it's like there's no real story. It's just let me injure you. But I do want to go to watch a deathmatch live.
No. That one I can't do. That one I can't do. I can't. No, that one I can't do, bro. With the light tubes, because what is that? I don't like blood in it. So if man does a thing where he's hit man in the glass and he's like, oh fuck, I want to go to the audience, and he goes to the crowd and there's bare like a small blood, bro, that puts me off.
No, I hear it.
I sound like a pussy, but it puts me off.
I'm finished.
Do you get what I mean?
No, I hear that. Good question though. But with this Matt Cardona match, would you say that you've got a newfound respect for him now?
Yeah, from early, fam. Do you know is from when he started the match, yeah? Because I even said, bro, I want to watch this match. From even when he got into the ring, yeah, and the first light tube hit, I was like, bro, waiting for a treat, fam. Even when he was boring man up with the light tube and he started crying, that fake crying thing he done was sick. down to even the Chris Jericho, even the interference. Who were them guys that came in? I don't even know. Do you know?
440. They're a collective part of GCW, so they're like the biggest collective in GCW.
Okay.
And yeah, but they came in the next day.
Okay, Joe Janelle and that.
No, so Jade Cargill's manager, he went to go do a speech in GCW, and then Nick Gage came out, and then the whole 440 collective came out. So then the next show that they're doing, there's going to be some sort of like War Games kind of match with GCW versus 440. So
okay. Yeah, is that like a it's gonna be a death match, right? Or is it gonna be straight?
So.
Bro, this man.
All the guys that are going to be representing GCW, they've all partaken in death matches in GCW. So
he was hurt really bad though. I must say, Matt Cardona, because I saw the picture. I think he was hurt more than Nick Gage still.
Blood be turning black. That's when
that's real blood. Yeah, that's real blood, bro. That is real blood, man. But Matt Cardona, man, 100% respect you. I know from here you're just gonna fly, bro. Bro, fly and just collect that coin, man.
It's like he's taken off that veil WWE's created
Bro,
around him.
I'll be dead real with you. When he came to WWE with that hench chest, when he came to AEW with that hench chest, I said, Mandem, I got gassed. I know Mandem in a group chat, I was like, bro, Zack Ryder. But I'm like, fam, this guy's gonna do bits now, fam. Gonna do bits. Even a promo that he cut after, bro.
Yeah, the promo he cut
after, bro. Heelish, what's it? Heelish mentality. Is it mentality or heelish person? I don't even know. There's a word for it.
White meat baby face.
White meat baby face. White meat baby face. Bro, like, yeah. Honestly, 100% respect.
I'll definitely recommend people to watch that match.
Yeah, and you need to watch it.
I'll check out.
I'm surprised you even watch Japanese death matches, man.
Nah, I'm not into
Oh
death
no,
matches.
that's different.
That's a whole different kettle of fish, fam. Like I like Japanese wrestling because it's technical, it's clean work. That's the exact opposite. Like
with what's that guy called again? Onita and that.
Nah, the only time I've watched like a death match was barbed wire death match. The barbed wire death match I had with Terry Funk. So that's it. I don't.
Hey, quick question. You see that Randy Orton and Cactus Shack match? Yeah. Was that a death? Would you call that? That wasn't a death match. So what makes a death match then? The light tubes.
Light tubes, glass.
Just
the weapons that are used in it.
Like death matches,
everything can be turned into
like death matches. Yeah, like are literally hazardous. Like you see, even with hardcore matches, yeah, there are precautions taken. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even stuff like light tubes, for example. Like you can't do a death match in an arena because if you hit the light, if a light tube hits somewhere, it's going to spread to the crowd.
Yeah.
In a death match, like light tubes go into the crowd, like it's there's less sanctions placed upon it. Do you know what I'm saying? And hardcore matches are like they're safe for the most part. Like it hurt, like the bumps hurt, but they're designed for the protection of the wrestlers. Death matches are like fuck it, whatever happens.
Yeah.
Anything can be used as a weapon.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This table can be used as a weapon.
And the thing is with death matches, the difference with hardcore matches is that every weapon has its place and has its story within that match. Whereas with deathmatch, it's like anything goes. There's no real story of why this person's introduced this table, and then at some point, maybe down the line, that person's gonna get thrown in through the thing. It's like, let me just introduce all these light tubes. I'm gonna smash every single one of them on top of your head, and then maybe by chance, this is the light tube that I used to beat you in a match. It's never. They're two different matches.
It's mad because I remember quite a while back I watched a death match, and it was one where the crowd brings their own weapons.
That's CCW. They used to bring that's nuts.
That's a bit mad because they can bring anything.
Anything. Imagine Auntie's pot. That coconut on your head, fam.
Dutch pot and everything.
Trust me, fam. Hey, I saw this highlight of a match in ECW. It was like, I think it was Axel. Who's got a brother in ECW? Is it Axel Rotten?
No, he hasn't got a brother.
There's two brothers. They were mad, and after they had a barbed wire match, and after one of the guys came in the ring with glass on his knuckles.
Oh shit!
Brothers.
They're brothers, bro.
How do they dress?
They on the match day they had like a white top and they had like barbed wire wrapped around their fists. I try and find their name.
I can't think of them. Any brothers?
We're brothers, yeah. And they had like a prop. I know, fam. Skillet will know this, man. Big up Skillet, by the way.
Skillet is screaming at the screen.
How did they look? Did they have long hair?
Let me find the name. I'll find the name. I'll find it. Nah, it's not Dudley Brothers. What the flip?
Pitbulls.
Bro, wait, let me see. Barbed wire match. Barbed. I'll try and find a match. Nah. Anyway, yeah, forget. But if I do find it, I'll send it to you guys. Innit? I think you guys should not watch it, but just take a look at that match. That match is what you call a madness, bro. Like yeah, man come in the ring with flipping barbed wire. He had basically, do you know, like in like some of these Thai underground fighting clubs, they get honey and they hand it to honey and after they dip it into like glass.
Yeah.
So he's coming to the ring with glass thing on his hand, and his brother's coming to the ring with barbed wire on his fists. So they put the white tape and they put the barbed wire in the fist. And from the get go, the brother punches the brother with the glass, straight blood. And they were fighting the hell out of each other. And after, even Devon was like, bro, like from that day, people knew about ECW, like how real ECW was. I was like, bro, nice, man. But yeah, Matt Cardona, I respect you, and yeah, go smash it, man.
Jeez.
What else happened this week?
AEW last week.
Fire.
Yeah, that was good.
Fire.
That was good.
Fire. Like,
Good.
bruv, there was even
NK's awake. Yeah, good.
even the first match when between Sean Spears and Chris Jericho, that was a pretty
Sick match.
decent
Yeah.
But obviously the main highlight was Nick Gage, fam. MJF announcing Nick Gage. And Nick Gage, Chris Jericho's gonna die.
Oh no, but do you know what it is? Yeah, it's mad because Nick Gage. I don't think Nick Gage can take an L. But then again, if he does take an L, it's sick because that means we've got another 3 more. What's that? There's a thing that MJF is doing, right? What's it called again?
5 labors of
Five Labors of Jericho. Who else is going to be the 5? Who's going to be the other 3?
There's other people, innit?
He might. So imagine he goes, here's 1 3, and he brings out CM Punk, or he's the one to bring out CM Punk or
CM Punk
or Daniel Bryan.
Nah, CM Punk. So I can't lie. In this context, it's a waste. You don't bring out CM Punk just for Chris Jericho to beat him. That's a waste.
No, I'm saying he's the fight. I'm saying, what if they bring out one of these guys like a surprise, or even Braun or something? Because he's got 5. Who else can he bring out?
No, but it doesn't have to be like a surprise. It can be someone else. It
On
can
the
be a
show.
match stipulation. It could be another member of the. Do you know what I'm saying? But this one was just a surprise. Like, MJF hasn't said anything. MJF hasn't said it has to be this. MJF, it can be anything. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that he brought out Nick Gage, and Nick Gage is going to lose, but Nick Gage,
It doesn't take anything away.
it doesn't
from
take
him.
anything away from him.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're building towards MJF versus Jericho, but Jericho will suffer. He will suffer because, and we've seen how far AEW can go in terms of like their hardcore matches. Of course, it's not going to be some GCW type stuff.
I don't think they're going to use glass. I don't think they're going to use glass.
Nah, they might, but like, because
It depends on Jericho, to be fair.
it depends what Jericho wants.
It honestly depends on Jericho.
Because-
He's willing to
But because remember Kenny Omega versus John Moxley, their match at Full Gear.
Yeah, they pulled off the thing.
They pulled off the glass in it. So AEW, a lot can happen. And the thing is, what I like about Nick Gage comes out is that it's AEW sticking to their word. AEW have told you they're going to be a company that embraces wrestling. We're going to be a company that it doesn't matter where this guy comes from, what style. If you lot like him, we're going to bring him on. And like, because you never see Nick Gage on other shows. Do you know what I'm saying? On that, like, it was deeper. We're seeing Nick Gage on national TV. That's crazy. So yeah, but like, I'm excited for that match. It's going to be a good match. Ooh, I want to see how far Jericho wants to push himself in it, because yeah, man, it's gonna be sick.
I'm proper scared for him though, but yeah, I know he'll bust it still.
Nah, they're definitely using the pizza cutter though.
Yeah, that piece got.
They're definitely using it because he brought it out.
Yeah.
He brought it
And he
out.
said, you're gonna get fucked. What the fuck?
He sounds like a geezer from like.
What geezer? No.
Nick Gage he's a terrorist.
Nah, he's next level, man. He's next level.
He's
bro.
a
Like, even
terrorist.
he cuts promos. I don't think it's promos, but he does some things like where he talks to his fans on his Instagram. You see the videos?
Yeah.
Fam, he's getting in on people, fam.
Yeah,
he's
his Instagram lives are funny, fam.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Is he?
He's not a heel.
He's anti-hero, innit?
He's just
Nick Gage.
He's just
bro.
Nick Gage,
yeah,
fam.
Nick Gage,
He's just
yeah.
Nick Gage,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's tapped. But yeah, but that happened on AEW. Trying to think.
Oh, the death. Andrade's flipping
Oh yeah, Chavo
connection
debuted.
with that was sick with the Death Triangle. I'm feeling that still
Yeah, Death Triangle gonna portray Park.
because his uncle was the real Penta. innit?
Pentagon. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm liking this. I'm liking the emphasizing the Latinos and you know just giving, you know, showcasing their Latin talent, because that's something in wrestling that's been missed for a long period of time. Like we haven't had in fact, no, TNA did it with LAX, but
Yeah.
Latin wrestling needs to be showcased because a lot of your favorite wrestlers have been influenced by Luchador and just Latin wrestlers in general. So yeah, I'm happy that these men are getting their time to showcase. I wasn't the biggest fan of the promo. I thought Chavo could have said more, but I like where their segment's going. I like what they're building up to. And then obviously the thing of a main note was John Moxley lost the IWGP US title.
That was a good match.
That was good. I was happy he lost it.
Yeah.
He needed to lose it because Lance Archer needed that win because the past year he's been having that
Up and
turbulent
down.
rise of he's gonna get pushed, and then when it's the big one he loses, and it's frustrating to see because he's a good talent. You know what I'm saying? But it was good to see him and John Moxley run it back
And it was,
their rivalry.
and it was a proper good match.
And it was a dope match as well.
It was a proper good match as well.
Dope match.
And it's like, again, it's like this working partnership is benefiting a lot of people. This is what I mean. Like when you have relationships with different companies and when you're able to work with different companies, it just expands the possibilities you can do. Because if Lance Archer was just in AEW and AEW didn't have a relationship with New Japan, he'd probably still be up and down the card. But giving him the US title not only makes him look credible, but also gives him something to do. Yep. So it's a win-win for everyone. And yeah, I'm super happy about these relationships in wrestling, and long may it continue. So yeah, AEW was a good show, but today's show
Stacked.
stacked.
Fight for the Fallen.
Yeah, stacked, fam.
So what are these guys? What are these guys' main pay-per-views now then?
No, the main pay-per-views are Revolution.
And what are the pay-per-views though? Just on Sunday. So it's Revolution.
Revolution, All Out, Double or Nothing, Full Gear. That's it.
Those are the ones on the Saturdays. And stuff.
Those are actual pay-per-views.
Those are actual pay-per-views.
What's AEW's like WrestleMania?
They don't have one.
They don't have one. No, not yet. I think he's either he announced that today or he's gonna announce the British show today. We'll just have to see.
Yeah, they don't have the main people, but it makes sense because it keeps. Because the thing is, because they don't want to do like bare pay-per-views every other month. These mini shows serve as pay-per-views, and also in their new TNT deal, they're gonna have like big Saturday shows. They're gonna have Saturday shows, or they're not gonna be pay-per-views, but they're gonna be like big, basically Saturday pay-per-view-esque shows.
So Rampage is their next.
That's their next TV show.
So are we expecting like a draft, or is it just going to be a thing?
No.
Like Mandem could like WCW Thunder, where Goldberg can
how
appear.
SmackDown was in the beginning. Where
back and forth,
back and forth, just two shows. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's sick, man.
Yeah, just got another show. So.
And I'm guessing they'll probably shoot at the same. No, I wouldn't.
No, they're shooting separate. For example, the build up to AEW All Out is Chicago Monday, Chicago Friday, and then Chicago on a Sunday.
Amazing.
Yeah, 3 days of Chicago. Amazing. So like you're really amping up the crowd.
What day is that again? The thingy, the All Out.
I think it's probably on a Sunday.
Sunday. What's the actual day again? Is it 16th?
I can't remember.
I want to watch with you, man. I can't lie.
I'm listening.
I don't think I should watch that by myself still, because if CM Punk comes, I'm gonna have to punch someone in the face. I need someone to punch.
You might as well address the elephant in the room, innit?
Fam, I can't lie. We have to sort. Oh yeah, shit. Yes. Speaking of CM Punk, it's been confirmed that CM Punk's been signed to AEW.
Wait, it's been confirmed.
It's not confirmed for me.
It's confirmed still. Fightful confirmed it,
bro. Until we get that graphic of him in front of the black,
I'm not believing anything.
No, like that.
You see, then innit?
I'm not
it's been confirmed, innit? Bro, you participated in the video today. So what are you talking about?
No. That's for content purposes.
I played.
But here's the thing. This is a game-changing signing.
Yeah.
Like this is huge. For CM Punk to come out of wrestling for 7 years, remember he was adamant, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. To come into AEW for Tony Khan, that shows Tony Khan.
Is it MJ move? Would you compare him to like MJ? Michael Jordan when he retired and came back, am I pushing it?
No way. I don't. To be fair,
it's a big signing.
The closest thing to an MJ signing would be if Stone Cold came back to wrestle in 2004.
Fucking hell.
Yes,
that's the closest thing to MJ.
In 2004?
If he came back to wrestle in 2004.
Yeah. But it's not. But like CM Punk, like he's the biggest. Like he's one of the biggest. I'd say top 3 stars of last decade. Easy.
Yeah.
So for him coming back to wrestling, him coming to wrestle in All Elite, like the possibilities are endless. Like. We just had a video of like him, the potential matches he has, and just the eyes he's going to bring onto the product as well. Because like CM Punk has a cult-like following, and when people hear CM Punk has returned to AEW, has returned to wrestling, and he's wrestled for AEW, it's going to be a madness. So like, I'm excited. Like, I'm tempering my expectations. I'm not saying it's confirmed, but if it happens, I'm gonna lose it.
Okay, I'm a guy that's like likes to like think things are gonna happen in it. So let's just keep it as that. He's been signed.
You know what? He's gonna come out as a surprise. It's gonna be like that.
Because
I don't think
what I like about AEW is that cool, they've signed him, Daniel Bryan as well. But we haven't been given any promos, any dates, blah blah blah. So when he comes, he'll come, and when he does come, it's gonna be a madness, bro.
The only thing is,
Shut down internet.
the only thing is, how to debut him is gonna be techie because if Adam Page wins at All Out, having CM Punk debut kind of undercuts his win. Because you've been built, especially with Adam Page, you've been building for the storyline for 2 years, having him debut at the end kind of takes the thunder away from Page.
But at the same time, if that we now know that he's going straight into a program with CM Punk, then really and truly, it will definitely be the biggest feud of this company's history.
True.
100%.
What if it's a thing where it's like, cool, they've done the signing, whatever, it's a big record signing, they get him in the press room, whatever, then he's in the audience.
No.
Something like that. See what they normally do, see what they used to do at NXT. Do you think that flattens it?
It doesn't work.
You think he needs a...
No.
CM
Punk
needs pyro. He needs streamers. He needs cheerleaders. He needs the whole of the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago Bulls to come out.
The lights need to go out. Like, the lights go out and hit.
When is AEW in Chicago again?
September. All out.
Do you think they'll wait till then?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, September's next month.
Man, CM Punk debuting in Chicago. Remember the last time he made an entrance in Chicago? How mad it was.
It went off, Money in the Bank,
That will be big.
No, that
what Daniel Bryan's apparently... Where's Daniel Bryan from? New York?
No, he's from Washington.
No,
but he's debuting out. Apparently he's going to debut at New York.
No, he's going to debut at New York because it's going to be their biggest attended show ever. It's going to be like... Listen. If Tony Khan pulls this off, this guy, what he's done in 2 years.
Apparently, I just saw something Apparently, there's someone bigger coming to AEW, and it's bigger than CM Punk and Daniel Bryan.
Who could that be, bro?
I saw online.
Who could that be?
That's what I'm thinking. I got goosebumps. I'm thinking if they bring, I can't lie. Listen,
it's not.
If it's The Rock or
I'm
Brock
sorry.
Lesnar, I don't see.
If they bring Brock Lesnar to AEW, AEW has won. There's no such thing as this wars shit. Fuck the wars. Fuck all of the wars. They've won everything, bro.
I'm not
Ballon d'Or.
I'm not. But the thing
I'm going there.
But the thing is, Daniel. I'm sorry. Like, obviously, though, if you can sign Brock, sign him. But I highly doubt that. But even Daniel Bryan and CM Punk alone,
that's big.
It's what you like. These man, if you talk about the most over people in WWE the past decade, it's them two. Clear.
100.
But if they do sign Brock, that'll be a mad.
No, that'll be a mad.
Bro, I've got goosebumps, bro.
No.
I got goosebumps.
No, be the biggest sign ever. But
you can't say the song though, innit? Fuck.
No. I'm just.
You don't need that song, fam. He can come out with no music and everybody will go mental.
Oh my God, it's Brock Lesnar.
It's Brock Lesnar.
Did WWE own the name Brock Lesnar?
No,
that's his name. Yeah.
It's not like John Cena where they own that.
Oh, John Cena
Man can't be rid of his own name.
Wait, but John Cena, that's his real name though.
Yeah, I know.
And WWE owned that.
Like, same thing with Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, true.
Same thing with Cody
They're gonna have
Rhodes.
to call him
No, but
Cena.
Rhodes isn't his real name.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah,
that was
Cody Runnels.
Yeah,
Oh, swear this whole time.
because he's different mums, isn't it?
That's not even Dusty Rhodes' real name. It's Dusty
What?
Runnels.
What the fuck?
So where did Rhodes come from?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. 'Cause I remember
None of their
seeing.
real name is their wrestling name.
Yes,
innit?
the
But is it called? Let me not say nothing. Forget it.
No, Runnels is their real name.
Haven't they got different
Do
dads?
you remember when Dustin was married to Terry? Her name was Terry Runnels.
Ronald Rhodes.
Oh, yeah,
Ronald Rhodes.
yeah.
Yeah. Ronald Rhodes. He added it to them.
Oh, he probably added it.
But apparently, what's it? They've got different
Him and Dustin have different moms.
mums. Yeah, half brother.
Yeah.
But just CM Punk and Daniel Bryan signed to AEW is huge. Like their roster is super stacked as it is, but you add them to, and it's like the possibilities are endless.
And they need this new show because I don't know how they're now going to balance everything out now, because now we're starting to see the difference of like people not getting booked and not getting the attention tab. But at the moment, I think it works because every week we've been building to something bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's I'm not too fast. But I do feel like they need to do more with the women that they have on their roster. Because it got to a point where we're seeing women consistently getting good matches. then now it seems we're only seeing women once on the card, which is a bit annoying.
But they just recently signed Thunder Rosa to like
Yeah,
permanently in it.
yeah.
So
Thunder Rosa's amazing.
like so that I feel like now they I think they were just waiting on that signing because the clear feud to build is Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker. Like those are like the two big stars of the women's division. So I feel like
what's the Serena Deeb situation?
She's still NWA.
Oh, she's officially signed. No, she lost the NWA title.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she lost it.
I don't think she's officially signed. Or
I think they signed her last year.
Swear.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
So
enough.
just because of the agreement that they have with NWA, she was able to win the NWA title.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
think they signed her last year. After
Fair enough, but then they've got a lot of opponents for Brick. Like they just brought in Yuka Sakazaki. They got Riho.
She signed.
Is she signed? Yeah. So they got Yuka Sakazaki. They got Riho. They got Serena Deeb. They got Thunder Rosa. And now obviously Jade Cargill can give Jade Cargill matches, but keep away from the title for now because
Jade Cargill's bringing the eyes to the product though. You see, you know, Father.
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah.
He even tweeted about it and say, "Yo, if AW's like this, I gotta watch this every week."
bruv. Nah, but like Jade Cargill, like I see even Red Velvet, like they've got.
Oh, she hasn't been on our screen for time.
Yeah, she's been on our screen for time, innit? And obviously they're building towards All Out, but at the same time include the women in this because that's the one like criticism against AEW that's been consistent since the beginning. It's the women. Because all the other, because I can't lie, the AEW product as a whole, it's been great for a long time. But that women's division, there's had moments, and Britt Baker's definitely the step in the right direction, but do more with her.
Yeah, and you can definitely create feuds outside of the title. Like it doesn't have to be focused on women chasing for the belt.
Yeah,
you could definitely create good feuds with the other women in terms of like just them having different things to argue about or fight about.
Yeah. So what do you think AEW's women's division needs more wrestlers, or do they just need to work with what
they have? Work with what they have. They don't need to sign anyone like new. Obviously, a new signer would help, but just work with.
Who do you think at the moment, if AEW were to sign as a woman, would make the biggest difference? Because would we not? I don't want anyone to now come and shoot me, but would we say that there's a lack of women stars around the world that they could potentially get?
Yeah, there's a lack of I feel like there's a lack of see how we just spoke about CM Punk, right? Or different, or even Aleister Black. I don't think there's that realistic women out there that can debut in AEW and the crowd goes, "Oh my god, she's here." Do you know what I'm saying? There's not that person.
Unless Charlotte goes over.
Unless anybody from WWE
goes.
That's in the market right now, innit? Yeah. Because as much as the Stardom girls are doing their team, that's a super niche market. That's a super niche market. So it's like you just have to work with what you've got, and what they've got right now is connecting with people. Britt Baker is super over. Do you know what I'm saying? Britt Baker is working, and that Thunder Rosa match got a lot of good publicity and good press. So they have the potential to build around that division and create stars. So yeah, I don't think. Obviously, if somebody from WWE is available, that's fine. But there's nobody in the market that they can get.
I hear what you're saying, but I feel like if there was to ever be a shock factor kind of superstar, then someone like Sasha Banks needs to become a free agent.
That will never happen though.
Yeah, no, it will never happen. But like, fantasy,
if Sasha Banks was to ever jump ship, that'd be a mad thing.
That star, like that shock factor.
I can't lie. There's no incentive for her to do that. I'm
gonna say if she were to ever jump ship, I hear you. She was shit would be a madness.
It would, yeah. No, she would.
It's unrealistic.
Because the reason why I said there's no incentive for her to do that is because in the Western world, women WWE is where women's wrestling is at its highest form. Like, and I thought AEW haven't established themselves specifically in their women's division to be a company that tailors to women's division. With tag teams, they've done that. With their main event stuff, they've done that. They've established that this is the place to be. With their women's division, they haven't done that. So I don't see anybody in WWE looking at it like, say, why am I gonna go there?
But what if it's a thing where it's like, cool, obviously, see AEW as like a startup company, yeah? What if she goes over and she becomes that change? She goes over and she becomes the person that goes, cool, we're gonna elevate the women's division. It's not possibility, right?
But the thing, it's not even about elevating the division. The division's
not elevate the division, but I mean, as in like, not bring eyes, like as in the thing where it's like careful. A thing where it's like, I'm gonna come to this company and I'm gonna basically like put my best performance on for people to come and watch more women? Do you know what I mean?
The thing about women's division is it's not an issue of stars. It's a systematic issue. Of
you think it's the booking and stuff?
It's the booking. It's the same thing. It's the same issue people have with the main roster of WWE.
Yeah.
It's not about I can go there. Nobody looks at WWE main roster. I can go there and change that. No, the main roster's bad.
Yeah.
The women's division in AW is booked bad. So it's a system of where they need to fix their stuff. And especially with AEW as well, they don't have the prestige or luxury that WWE has of being the biggest company in the world. Yeah. So that on top of like the women's division being bad, I have no incentive to go there, and I probably might have to take a pay cut. There's no reason for a Sasha Banks or anyone in WWE unless they've been released to go over there. And I know that, and I know the full horsewomen ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
they ain't going nowhere. And even if you don't make it to the main roster, NXT's women's division is booked way better than AW's.
Yeah, of course. NXT's
women's division, they need to with AW, they need to like and work with what they got and prove to people why they're the place to be. Because other than that, men's tag teams, they've shown people why this is the place to be. But women's, they haven't done that. So
hasn't it been a bit telling that the last year, the amount of women that have been released from WWE, only one or two women have actually gone to AEW.
Yeah.
Serena Deeb and Tay Conti. Even this year, the amount of women that have been released, and
none of them have gone to AEW.
Yeah. They've either not wrestled or they've gone to Ring of Honor or Team
Impact. Because Impact's doing a great job with their women's division.
Yeah.
So it's
and they've always been doing a great job.
So they've always been forward thinking when it comes to.
So I think that's the one criticism about AEW's their women's division.
But I think once AEW now get to the stride where they show us that, you know what, women's wrestling is as important, because we've seen glimpses of it. We've seen good strides of women's matches killing the show. Once we now start to see that consistently, then women will now say, you know what, this is the place to be. But until then, like NK said, none of these women really have the incentive to even go there, because really and truly, like they said, you're possibly taking a pay cut. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you're doing something you enjoy, you'll take the pay cut. We've seen it time and time again with the amount of people that end up going to Impact or going to Ring of Honor. They took the pay cut because they know the quality of wrestling that they're going to be getting is amazing. But now I'm sure women will look at AEW and think, you know what, it's got good wrestlers there, but there's nothing really forcing me, like I haven't got that urge to go there, because I'm not really seeing it on TV. Whereas with NXT, someone could look at like someone like Ember Moon or Mandy Rose. They can see NXT every week and say, you know what, there's some dope women down there and there's some dope shit happening. I've got an urge to go down there and be a part of this. Whereas with AEW, besides this flashing lights and the main event, and there's nothing really there for women.
There's nothing I'm saying. So
bro.
But I hope, like, I've got faith in it, especially with this new Rampage show that's going to be coming.
It's going to put a spotlight on a lot of talent, innit? So.
But I do think, maybe I'm being a bit mad, but I do also think that AEW's use of indie wrestlers is kind of tarnishing TV time for women at the same time, especially with stuff like Dark and Dark Elevation. Because a lot of the talent that they use, I'm happy that they're giving people jobs. But you have to also think.
You're talking about specifically for women's division or in general?
Just in general as well. You've got your own. You've got a whole roster of people that are signed, but you're mainly using the TV time or the YouTube time, whatever, to use it as a time to just squash these indie wrestlers. It would make more sense for you to pit people that are on the roster against each other, so this way that they have matches.
That's a good point.
Like I'm so for all these indie wrestlers being able to have exposure, wrestle on AEW weekly. They're getting paid. I'm all for it, but at the same time, it's a detriment to your own roster, because there's a lot of people that we see in the crowd every single week.
Yeah,
they're not wrestling; they're just there singing Judas. That's what they do. They come every week to sing Judas.
I feel like
my thing is just like, fam, don't you want to at least like build this person to a point where for example, someone like Julia Hart. I love Julia Hart. I think she's a terrible wrestler. I think she's very, very terrible. But she obviously has a good look with her. She's on. She's with the Varsity Blondes. They're gonna obviously give her that time on TV. But I'm thinking, I'm sure someone else could have that spot on TV while you're working and improving on Dark Elevation.
But at the same time, I agree. I think it's been a detriment to the women's division per se. With the men's, they've managed, because a lot of the people that do come on as indie talent, especially with the men's division, they do end up either getting signed or becoming prominent figures in the product. And with the women's division, the only examples I can think of people who were indie talent or talent elsewhere that ended up making an impact was Red Velvet.
Yeah, that's the only one.
But I do like the fact that, you know what, because for example, people like Eddie Kingston was never meant to be signed. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ricky Starks, never meant to be signed. So the fact that these guys get the opportunity to showcase themselves on television is great. I feel like they've got the balance. With the men's stuff, they've got the balance.
I think those cases are a bit different though, just because they came in for open challenges, as opposed to like the talent that they use as enhancement for them to now be on Dark and then come on Dynamite just to lose, as opposed to like you've got wrestlers that have been signed for God knows how long. So someone like Sunny Kiss, I haven't seen. I don't know if she.
Yeah, she hasn't been on screen for time.
If, he or she's. I don't know if Sunny Kiss is injured.
Okay.
You know what I mean. I don't know if Sunny Kiss is injured.
Yeah, but she's been on television for a long time.
And haven't been on television for a long time. Same with Joey Janela. You know what I mean. I was even trying to do something.
No, but I flopped.
I think she identifies as both in it. But yeah,
okay, cool.
Someone like Joey Janela, they haven't been on TV for God knows how long, and coming into the company, he was one of the biggest indie stars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then there's people that are. And that's again, I'm not trying to knock them, because at the end of the day, I'm happy that they're working. I'm happy that they've got a job and they're doing something. But at the same time, I'm sure there's someone that will be better suited for the TV time that they're getting. So, and especially the women, I think it's a detriment to the women.
Yeah, there's 100% with the women. 100% with the women. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but big up AEW every single time. They've done something amazing for Gigi.
Oh, bro, oh man, that's a nice touch, man. Yeah. Honestly, stuff like that show that these AEW really cares about their fans. Yeah. Like Gigi had a hard time, buying. Basically, he was meant to get like a signed. Was it like a?
I think it was an AEW poster.
AEW poster, right? And obviously there was a scammer who scammed Gigi. A lot of people weren't happy about it, so everyone rallied up, tweeted the guy. Didn't say nothing. I think DG must have added AEW in one of the tweets, and AEW DM'd him saying, "You're lucky because you're the only one we saw, the only tweet that we saw. So not that you're lucky, but we're the only tweet we saw. Here's how about this instead?" And they sent him the ring. What do you call it? Like a buckle, the buckle thing, innit?
Oh, swear.
The buckle,
turnbuckle
thing, yeah. Buckle pad, yeah. It was signed with bare people, and I saw MJF's signature on there. I see Britt Baker's signature on there. There's a lot of wrestlers on there that signed that, and bro, that's amazing, man. So, bro, DJ AEW for the people, man.
No, man, big up. Listen, I can't like AEW, my favorite wrestling company right now. Like, as of recently, they're my favorite wrestling company. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, they're doing a lot of things right.
No, trust me.
Trust me. I wanted to quickly touch on something.
Oh, please, let's do this. I was going to talk about Finn quickly, Raw and SmackDown, but yeah, we're touching that quickly. Let's touch on this.
Our new friend, big up Daniela, she done this funny tweet the other day, and she kind of rattled everybody.
Big up you, man.
Big you up every single time. We actually wanted to try to get her on the podcast, but she's not actually from London.
Yeah, plus she's busy as well.
Yeah, so. she's got some shit.
Life is life.
Life is very, very.
Don't worry, when Wresthings goes on tour, everyone will get on. When we go on tour,
where's this tweet?
Let's see.
But the basis of the premise of the tweet was basically saying that The Rock shouldn't be in people's top 5 wrestlers.
I disagree,
and
I 100%.
I think NK is gonna play a video that I think he's gonna play the video. It's not me that said it, but I agree.
I agree with that. I think. Firstly, why shouldn't The Rock be on people's top 5 wrestlers?
Sorry, I've got it.
But I agree with that person as well, innit?
Look at this guy.
I was not the one that.
Listen, why shouldn't The Rock be on people's top 5 wrestlers? What's the reason why?
Well, the thing is, okay, it depends.
Okay, look, what are you gonna say? Yes, speak at the same time because we might say the same thing. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It depends what you're watching wrestling for.
Yeah. It depends what you're watching wrestling for. But you can have a mix of both, though. You can have wrestling for the entertainment and the wrestling for the actual sport itself. No, you can. But if one, for example, I'm gonna be so real. But wait, man, I'm sorry. Man, have got flipping. Wait, Edge and these man in. I'm not saying nothing.
What's wrong with that?
Let's go.
But Edge is a better wrestler than The Rock.
Someone put Kofi Kingston in their top 5 though.
Yeah, he
Someone put Kofi Kingston in their top 5. That's so funny. You put Kofi Kingston.
If I'm gonna, what the fuck?
Is Kofi Kingston in your top 5?
Here's the thing about The Rock. Obviously, I'm a caveat.
Like prison food, you're going to jail.
And I said it's funny. I'll be like, you're good.
I'm a caveat this. Okay, I didn't grow up in Attitude Era, so I don't have the
necessary.
No, the nostalgia that a lot of people have when it comes to The Rock. I didn't witness it.
You saw him against flipping CM Punk and these man.
I know, and I like CM Punk more in that feud.
Oh, but CM Punk was a star then.
Okay, yes, I like CM Punk more in that feud. So, okay, cool. But I know this about The Rock. I like Stone Cold way more than The Rock. First and foremost, get that out of the way. Stone Cold,
Stone Cold,
way more than The Rock. Two, when you talk about Rock as an actual wrestler, and the guys I like here, can go in the ring. That's what.
So the Rock can't go in the ring.
Rock here. Okay, let me name some guys. Is Rock even in the same category as Eddie Guerrero?
No,
but not a lot of men.
But why not?
Okay, Kurt Angle.
Wait. Well, what makes this? What's the category based on?
No, what I'm talking about going in the ring.
Wrestling abilities.
Workers.
The Rock's not a worker.
this is
When we
literally
talk about world class workers, is the Rock there?
that's what the argument is based
No,
on.
The Rock's not a worker.
No.
No, I'm
Wait. I'm asking you. No, do you know what I'm asking you?
World-class worker is
I'm
the
asking you.
Rock
You're
there.
from my generation of wrestling, innit? But the Rock's not a worker.
Okay, this is how I'll put it. Yeah, The
Bro.
Rock is the safest worker. The Rock has not had a bad match with anybody.
No.
But for the type of wrestling that I prefer, there are wrestlers that are always put in front of him.
Yes.
But that doesn't take away from the Rock
Well,
being
yeah, of course,
one
no,
of
of
my
course,
favourites of all
yeah.
time.
You don't have to say. You don't have to say that.
No, just
This guy likes to clean stuff
I like to clean
up.
stuff.
And he
innit?
fucking
No.
This guy.
He gave a perfect explanation saying that The Rock is one of the safest workers. Because like when you look at someone like Miz, he's not in anyone's top 5, but he's one of the safest workers. He hardly has injuries except for
When
now
I
and then.
mean,
And not even just injuries, just in terms of like with the way that Rock wrestles, he just wrestles a very safe style. He wrestles a very clean style. But in terms of like the type of wrestling I like, so the likes of like the Randy Savages and the Eddie Guerreros and the Mr. Perfect, like that's the type of wrestling I love. Those are the type of wrestling I go to. You know what I'm saying? But and the thing is, we always have this distinction of like, top 5 entertainer and top 5 wrestlers. It's
That's
like,
what
sometimes you don't really. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying?
Guys,
If the Rock is in your top 5, I'll never disagree.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what, dude. Even I said in the group chat, I'm never gonna laugh at someone for having Rock in their top 5.
I won't even laugh at someone like Eugene in there.
But my thing
Eugene's
is,
a good wrestler.
but my thing is just
If
what
Kofi Kingston's in your top 5, I'm so sorry.
What's wrong with that?
what I gravitate to in wrestling.
We'll talk about that.
What I gravitate to in
watching
wrestling,
guy.
the Rock.
I'm gonna talk
The
about
Rock doesn't like fulfill my needs in terms of what like in being in my top 5. I still understand what he's contributed to wrestling, the crowd reactions and all of and so on and so forth. That's great. But my personal top 5, he's not there.
Who's in your top 5?
My top 5, great. So my
Look at the
top
smile. Look at the smile. My top 5, great. He said great. He already knew.
He's in there.
Avocado in there.
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do.
Antonio
AJ
Inoki.
Styles,
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
Okada, Kenny Omega, and then number.
But wait. I'm sorry. Okay, no one shoot me on this. No one shoot me. Listeners, don't even get mad.
If you say something, I'll shoot you.
No. I want to say something. So Shawn Michaels kind of wrestle not the same as The Rock, but like have the like some sort of like.
Oh,
No. Okay, no, wait, hear me out. Hear me out. Of the selling, the taunting, even when he moves around the ring,
Shawn
bro.
Michaels is a better wrestler.
Hear me out though.
bruv.
Show me the difference, bro. They're both so the same, bro.
You know, Shawn Michaels had a perfect balance of wrestling and entertainment.
But doesn't The Rock have the same thing though?
The Rock
Oh my days, bro.
overcompensated on the entertainment because of his safe
Bruv,
wrestling.
put it this way, Shawn Michaels is in conversation, for one of like the greatest in-ring workers ever.
But okay,
Ever.
But, fam, am I going crazy? Am I
bro. You are.
Because if I'm saying wrestlers, like wrestlers that I can actually put on that list, bro. Bret Hart's in there, technical guy.
Yes.
I think Eddie Guerrero's in there.
Yes.
I don't think I'll even put Undertaker in there.
No, you wouldn't.
Do you know what I mean?
You wouldn't.
I put early Stone Cold, even Stone Cold now.
Kurt Angle.
Yes.
Yes.
Who else can I even put in there? But even that, I don't even know. I don't look.
Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit can easily be in there.
Yes.
I'm trying to understand
But you're trying to tell me the Rock.
Rock is
in that
this,
list.
is it that list?
bro.
No, I don't see you're moving.
No, but
Okay.
okay, wait, hear me out. But you're talking in terms of like technical wrestlers. So you're telling me you're gonna name the likes of Chris Benoit.
No. Okay, look. Okay,
And
look.
The Rock.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's do this.
Come
Yeah.
on.
How long we got left? Fuck it.
We got time.
We'll do Ask Wrestlings after this year.
got time.
Let's go around there and pick a wrestling's top 5 wrestlers that we can all agree on. We've got 20 minutes to do this. Bro.
I can't lie.
We can agree. We will agree. We will agree. Let's go. Let's go.
Do you know we won't? Because we value. Listen, you see my preferred style of wrestling. Stylistically, like I like. So my introduction to the way I became a wrestling fan is through like TNA stuff.
Yeah.
So I like more the like indie-rific style wrestling, you know, that's the type of stuff I prefer.
But there's many wrestlers that wrestle like that was there before.
No, but it's different though. It's different. It's different. Like the style of wrestling is clearly there's a distinction between the two. They're not the same. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if I was to, I'm watching the Ultimate X-Man. I can't watch the Ultimate X-Man match the same way I watch Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I can't do the same.
Come on, that's different. That's two different
No,
matches though.
exactly. But it's two different styles of wrestling though.
I mean, but okay, cool. Ultimate X match and the ladder match of ladder the thingy, the TLC tag team match is not the same thing.
Different.
I'd say it's closer to than rather than a Rock and Stone Cold.
That's what I'm saying. So if you said that, then I would agree to that.
We actually wouldn't be able to come.
We wouldn't. We
could try. Yes, see.
We value different things in wrestling.
Okay, cool. Yes, see. Who's in your top 5 again?
If we're specific with it, if we say technical wrestlers, then
yeah, like, but if we just say overall top 5, bruv, like
who's your top 5?
You also a question.
No, he didn't finish it. So you said Okada.
So AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels, Kenny Omega, Okada, and then number 5 is Teki because it's between, they alternate all the time. It's either Tanahashi or Cena for different reasons. For different reasons.
I hear that.
Who's your top
for
5?
different reasons.
My top 5. Bret Hart, Eddie Guerrero. No, not even Eddie Guerrero. Bret Hart, Macho Man Randy Savage, Stone Cold. I have the Rock in there, but you man are testing my patience.
No, but the thing is, there's
I'm
nothing
having the Rock in there. I'm having the Rock in there. I'm having the Rock in
Have
there.
the Rock.
I have the Rock. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna have the Rock. I'm gonna keep the Rock in there. And the last person I would have to put in there is either. I normally have Undertaker in there, but fam, yeah, I'll leave Undertaker in there.
Fine.
Yeah.
What about you?
Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and the 5th person, I can't come to a decision on that. They normally change.
5th person's always tough, man.
Yeah, it's always tough.
My list always changes as well, but yeah, that's
that 5th person. Just keep it open for now. But I'm just gonna put. All right, who's more memorable to me when I was young? I always refer back to wrestling when I was young, so I'll just say Rob Van Dam as a fifth.
Rob Van Dam, that's a good 5th.
As a 5th one.
That's a good 5th still.
But again, the 5th one alternates all the time, but I would still put him up there. But I'm just referring off of my favorite wrestlers from young, innit?
Yeah.
So, English.
Your one's definitely
It's needed.
Chris Jericho times.
Chris Jericho top 5. Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, Randy Savage, and Stone Cold.
Yeah. Do you know? Stone Cold is a tricky one, yeah, because if you haven't watched Stone Cold in WCW or you just watched it straight WWE, because I see a thing that Spec said a while back. He goes that he doesn't understand when people put Stone Cold in their top 5 wrestlers. He's probably watched it from when Stone Cold was like the brawling, punch man up in the corner, beat man up, go to the ring, and after do the what do you call it? What's the thing when he jumps on you?
Oh, the fast press.
The Lou Fest press, all that sort of stuff, and it's like, come on, like. But if you watch these early stuff, bro, man was technical, bro.
The thing
You know
is,
what I mean?
the thing is about this top 5 list, yeah. Like I said,
It's subjective.
The thing is, it's all dependent on what you value. I have to repeat it because what you value in wrestling will dictate what you like. But how many conversations have you had about New Japan stylistically? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like wrestling is super, especially when it comes to top 5s. Yeah, it's super like. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's why I didn't understand that statement when she said big up her when she said she doesn't understand how the Rock is in people's top 5. And I said, why not?
But because if you look at our top 5 list, yeah. The people in that list I could see where she was coming from in terms of work rate.
And she likes what she... And people like what they
people
like.
like what they like.
That's why even when she posted, like, I don't know why people like... Fair enough, but people like what they like.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
think of it this way. There's someone out there where their top 5 wrestler is John Cena, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Triple H, and The Undertaker.
And when I went through the list of people going through their top 5s, I saw a lot of Hulk Hogan, I saw a lot of Triple H's.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I even saw Kofi Kingston. I saw Bear Man, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
if you have Kofi Kingston in your top 5,
Bro, if you're
up
young,
to you,
yeah,
innit?
bro. Imagine these young youths, they seen Kofi Kingston.
That's up
Do
to
you know
you.
what I'm
innit?
saying? It just
Generational, man.
It just like I said, styles, like styles. Because I can sit here and argue why Hiroshi Tanahashi's top 5 wrestlers ever, but if you don't like that style of wrestling, it's not gonna hit for you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna hit for you. You know what I'm saying? So
Is that when I used to talk about 90s wrestling, man used to laugh at me, fam. I know man respected it though.
No, but that was just part of the banter, man.
we understand.
Man, I respect it.
that is all. You know what I'm saying? I could rave all about the hella Japanese man that people don't care about. It's fine.
Yeah. Bro.
Ask Wresthings, where we get you, the people, to ask us Wresthings some questions. First question from our guy, Mr. Frimpong. He says, with the amount of talent that AEW is signing, do you think they need another title? If so, what would it be, and who would be the first champion?
I've been saying that. They need that something like a Okay, they've got the TV. They've got the TV title. TV title's always been in every single. What's it like? All these WCW and ECW. We need something like an intercontinental title.
But they have it. It's TNT.
No, but that's a TV title, bro.
No, but it's the same premise. It's the same premise.
I mean, but they need something else like that. For example, okay, look, okay,
you only see it's TV title because of the name.
It's either the TNT title or that we can get like a USA title. Something like a USA title.
But it's the same premise.
It's the same thing.
Do you know
so you don't think we need another title?
No, because we need
better man running for the same thing, fam.
I think it's too early for them to introduce another title.
Why? We've got 2 shows, bro.
Still a bit.
The thing is, you only see it as a TV title because it's got the name TNT on it.
So if
you literally look at the way the TNT title
it's built like intercontinental. I understand it, but I'm saying they need something. Okay, cool. What, like super heavyweight, light heavyweight, or cruiserweight?
I like heavyweight would run.
I'd say
is cruiserweight's even a thing anymore? Do you get what I mean? It's like, come on.
I don't know, innit?
But cruiserweight division, that's just long.
A European title, I don't know. Bring something in there, hardcore title.
I think, the only thing I can see is a trios. That's the only thing I can see.
Trio belts, bro.
I hate trio belts.
I don't like
trio belts.
belts.
That's the only thing that can
That's so
see running,
pointless, man.
Because
I think that's short term stuff, man.
Nah, it's not really.
Nah, but I mean, it depends on the wrestling you like. Because in Mexico, trios is like one
but
of the
Mexico,
biggest
look at the
things.
roster there. Everyone goes in and out, in and out.
If we just see too much tag teams, we're gonna get bored. We're now gonna be like,
no, but then at the same time, AEW from the get go have said that listen, tag teams is our main.
Yes,
okay,
it's important.
Trio belts, okay.
The thing is, I'm with you. I don't want to see trio belts, but with the way things are going, it's the only belt at this moment I can see working.
It makes sense.
The most sense.
It makes the most sense.
Death Triangle versus everyone every single time.
No, because look.
Death Triangle versus Inner Circle. Death Triangle versus.
But the thing is, look how many factions you have in it. Like, it makes perfect sense to have a trios belt because all the other belts don't make sense because if you introduce a US title, it undercuts the history of the TNT title.
No, not necessarily. Why does it? Why does it?
Because the TNT title is established from day one as your secondary title.
So bro, let Cody Rhodes bring in the USA title.
No, but then that defeats the whole point of him bringing the TNT.
You know what?
Because the TNT title is meant to elevate certain people. It was meant to if you look at the legacy of the TNT title, it's treated with respect and prestige. There's only 2 titles in AEW. You go for the heavyweight or you go for the TNT. If you add another one, it's just like, bro,
with the roster going.
I think what AEW is trying to do right now is you see how they brought in like Lance Archer is now the US.
Yeah,
that's dead, man.
I feel like they're just gonna bring.
That's not dead. That's
not dead. But I mean, for now, okay,
champions.
Okay, let's go back. Yes, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Yeah. If not now, then 5 years from now, introduce a new belt.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Introduce a new belt. Bring an Intercontinental Championship or even like a US, the AEW US champion or whatever. Bring that in. Let's run it because that TNT title, bro. It's when if they move to like Spike or Fox or something.
They'll still keep it
TNT.
I mean, the thing is, I get what you're saying because at some point, their roster is going to be very
full, fam. Everyone's going to run for the same. Everyone's going to be running for the same belt. Imagine Olympics, yeah.
But then I think it also depends on if AEW are looking to tour because if we remember back in the day, a lot of these titles are based on them touring. They used to have like the A shows, the B shows, and the C shows. So they'll have like the A show with the World Heavyweight title and a few roster members there. B show with the secondary title. C show with the third title. So I think it just depends on the plans moving forward, isn't it? Now, I'm not fussed on another singles title coming at some point. Yeah, I don't think it will actually undercut the history. Maybe now.
So. No, I'm talking about now, innit?
In a few years' time, I think it could potentially work in it. But right now, the only title I could actually see them bringing is a trios title. But I don't want to see that.
Because deep the legacy of the TNT title right now, Cody, Brody, Darby, Miro. 4 man, you want to introduce a new title? Doesn't make sense.
Too early.
Doesn't make sense, fam.
I think like I said, 5 years or whatever now.
Yeah,
but I do think a new title definitely needs to be introduced because the roster is growing. Them man are gonna be running for the same title, and it's like imagine having the same 2 titles, but no one else can get them because obviously they want to keep this guy for long, like what a year or so. But what is other wrestlers gonna be doing that time? Just feeding each other.
But the thing is, I feel like the more titles you have. Long time, if you flood your company titles, less titles mean something. The thing is, I like the fact that people are competing for the same prize because that's how it is in sports. How many men are in a division? There's only 1 champion. Now there's 2. Do you know what I'm saying? It keeps the roster competitive and fresh. So I like the fact that and it makes the title valuable. Imagine there's 30 men on the roster, but there's only 2 men as champion. It makes the title so valuable. It makes it mean something.
That's what WWE done in their early days as well.
Yeah,
and it's early, fam.
I hear you, but we do need something.
I think what AEW solution is they're just gonna allow other companies to have their title defended on their show.
Nah, but that's dead though, man.
I mean,
I understand the whole wrestling unity, kumbaya thing, but no, we need, bro, we need to get your own. We can't be borrowing man's title all the time, bro. You're borrowing man's boxes all the time. What the fuck?
No, but I feel
buy
like
your own shit.
When it's done, for example, we just saw it done right with Lance Archer though.
You know, look, I 100% agree what you man are saying. I agree, but I'm saying, bro, they need a new title, bro.
It will come,
bro. Imagine, okay,
it will come,
bro. I always revert back to wrestling games because wrestling games is what makes us even love the sport even more. Imagine you're playing AEW career mode, yeah, and there's only 2 titles. What the fuck? What am I doing the rest of my time in no career mode? You're after girls. No. No. You can't be like, I get valet.
Collecting valets.
Just get the valets. Just me.
Also, I think another solution AEW might do, well, another thing they might do is like tournaments, because I don't know who does this.
Tournaments, bang, but bro, there's 2 belts there. How many men are bro, NK, hear me out, please. I know you understand. Okay. For example, you know Jungle Boy is not gonna squash. You know Jungle Boy is not gonna defeat Kenny Omega for the title. Bro, if there was another title, the Jungle Boy could collect that, no?
Bro.
Yeah, but
Jungle Boy, he could be champion.
But the whole reason why Jungle Boy got over is because he's finally committed.
I mean, I get that
with the biggest guy and who's got the title. So
I get that.
So it made Jungle Boy look good because of the rarity helps. I'm not saying look, in the 5 years I agree, but at this point in time, I don't think there should be discussions about new titles because fam. Even the main title hasn't marinated. We've had 3 champions. The main titles haven't marinated at all. They've been 3 champions.
I think if they start off with like 3 titles, then it would have we wouldn't have been anything in it. But yeah,
I hear it that they're only keeping it like 2 main titles though. It's like gold. It's scarce in it.
Yeah, rare.
Yeah, bro. Everyone can't be running for the same thing, man.
Yeah, let's try to run through these questions, innit? We might have to do like an IG live this week or something to go through the rest.
Sunday, what am I doing Sunday?
Should we get in the Ref Pro?
You can do it with Ref Pro, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the connection don't scatter.
He asked he says another question. Congratulations again, Anafi, to the whole squad. If you were to name your son after a wrestler, who would it be? Samuel Frimpong.
Whole squad after a wrestler.
Yeah.
If you were to name
your son after a wrestler,
oh shit. I like the name Seth, man.
Vincent Kennedy.
Seth. What? Seth. Yeah, Seth, man. But do you know that guy Brett? So basically, there's an influencer called Brett Hitman Rock.
Oh yeah,
his dad loves wrestling. Yeah, his dad loves wrestling, so he combined his 2 favorite wrestlers. I think that's cool, man. So imagine Cena Austin.
I mean, I hear it, but
Austin Cena. I don't know. You got the next one. Beyonce.
Our guy Gareth never misses. Who are your top 5 favorite women's wrestlers currently? 150 million% Delboy says Jade Cargill. I mean, you've already said
cool, Jade Cargill times 5, man. I'm out.
Top 5 women's wrestlers right now.
I'd probably say Jade Cargill and Deonna Purrazzo.
I like. Deonna Purrazzo, she's sick, man.
I like Tay Conti. I like Tay Conti.
I like Dakota Kai. I don't know why I like Dakota Kai. I like Dakota Kai.
I like Mandy Rose.
Raquel Gonzalez. Of course you do. Raquel Gonzalez is on there. Emma Moon.
Emma Moon's dope.
Asuka.
I like Xylee.
Hey, I'm sorry, but Charlotte's won me over. I'm actually a Charlotte fan now.
Sit down.
I've always appreciated her wrestling. I just don't give a crap about it.
I'm a Charlotte fan still.
I'm not gonna lie, Ariel Monroe, or Big Swole, she's cold.
Dope.
She hasn't been on our screen for time, so I need more. I need more Big Swole.
Comes back, but you can watch her.
She's been on Dark, innit? She's been on Dark recently.
She is cold.
I like Toni Storm as well a lot.
Toni Storm, of course, yeah. What you say you like her a lot.
As a wrestler.
NK, cool down, man. NK, cool down.
I'll be like prison food because my nigga got jail.
I said the glizzy lieutenant trying to pause me.
I'm secure. I'm trying to check all you man here from.
I like Toni Storm.
You might put me through scrutiny last week, fam.
That was you.
We're lucky they put me in the thumbnail for me.
Our guy Smalls L, he asked, is Vince McMahon the greatest heel of all time?
Absolutely.
The Vince McMahon character, yeah. But I don't know about the family man himself, but
yeah.
That man is the greatest heel on and off screen. What the fuck? The guy's called Vince, I hope you like prison food because my nigga, you get in jail.
Vince is the greatest.
Our guy Metz, he says AEW can only have one of CM Punk or Daniel Bryan and the other must return to WWE on a 5-year contract. Who goes where?
Brian stays in AEW.
CM Punk goes to WWE.
CM Punk goes to WWE. Finish what you start. Go and bang Roman, fam.
Brian stays in AEW because the matches you can get out of Brian, stupid.
Silly facts.
And he's still young as well.
And I want to see Bryan in other places as well.
Our guy Partey next door, he says, who from AEW do you think who would actually be a better fit in WWE? He says Brian Cage is the obvious one, but I've always thought Penta first.
No.
He said Penta fits the idea.
Have you not seen Lucha No, have you not seen what they done? Have you not seen Lucha Party?
They will put him with Grand Metalik, fam.
That's what I'm trying to say, fam. Unless they want to put it to Escobar.
Wait. Put respect on Grand Metalik.
No, Grand Metalik.
No, but unless they put Escobar was sick though.
In NXT.
But he can speak English.
No, I mean, as in put him with him, but as just one of the guys that he just calls up.
Fit, man.
No, you can't put Pentagon. And Pentagon is not a side man.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's the only way I can see him in WWE because WWE will make him a side man.
No,
that's when they Lucha House Party vibes. They'll give him that.
I'd say a better fit. Rebecca. Rebecca will do sick in the main roster. Oh no, NXT. Sorry, not main roster.
I could see MJF being in WWE. I've always said it.
He could.
I can always see him.
Wasn't he there before?
He was.
Nah, he was on track. He done like a what do you call it? A casting tape, not casting tape, but a tape where you to go in there.
Our guy Henry_YN, he asked, was SmackDown 2016 WWE's best period since the Attitude Era?
Aside NXT excluded, yes.
No.
Well, no, since the Attitude Era, no.
No, 2004.
I thought you meant during the decade.
Sorry.
2004, yeah.
Let you finish,
bro.
No.
What the matchups we
I didn't
got,
understand.
bro?
Repeat that.
Was SmackDown's 2016 WWE's best period since the Attitude Era?
No.
2002 to 2005. That was the best period, fam.
No.
The matches we got, bro.
Yeah, no.
No, he's violent with that. I thought you meant in the decade.
People came and left in that period, but come on, done bits, fam.
If he said
Goldberg, that was fam.
If he said that's the best
it,
period of the main roster during the decade, I would have agreed with him. No. Ruthless aggression. Come on.
Trust me.
Someone else. Truth Bill Ritter, big you up, bro. He asked, who's the best commentator in wrestling right now?
Pat McAfee. I'm enjoying Pat McAfee. No, okay, Tony Schiavone, yeah.
NXT guy.
Huh? No. Tony Schiavone.
The guy on NXT that's always saying "Mamma Mia."
Oh, that's Mauro Ronaldo.
He's not in AEW. He's not in wrestling.
He's not in wrestling.
So Tony Schiavone, because I love his nostalgia voice, and Pat McAfee and Michael Cole. Bro, I don't think you understand. Michael Cole is so important to WWE, bro.
He's come back. He's
important.
Bro, he kind of fell off for a bit, and then as soon as Pat McAfee's come on,
I don't think he felt. I don't think he felt.
Michael was insufferable. I can't.
When is that? When doing the thingy PC?
Yeah, he was insufferable.
Because PC was hard to even commentate on, man. Like deep it, like it's hard, man. So I'll give it to him. But yeah, he's important to WWE, man. He's last man standing, right?
Yeah, from that era.
Last man standing. Yeah.
I like Excalibur.
He's been there since the 90s as well.
Excalibur is visible though, man.
Huh?
I feel like he's invisible, man.
No, like what? No,
you think
Excalibur? Pram, if you take away Excalibur from AEW, you do not get any context.
Maybe because I'm listening to more of Tony Schiavone.
Bruv, like Excalibur is super important when it comes to selling, especially the history of these wrestlers.
He knows. He's because he's had matchups against them.
Bruv,
what does man look like?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Have you got man's face? You got picture of man's face?
What, Excalibur?
Yeah.
No, I've only watched it.
He's never revealed. He's a Lagbaja thing.
I think he's been revealed, but I don't know.
Never seen, but Excalibur is important though. Super important. In fact, he's the most important guy on that panel on AEW.
Put on Jaros.
What's Jim Ross that said WWE champion Kenny Omega?
I think he done it on purpose to get things. Big up Jim Ross though.
Yeah, I think
Mr. Barbecue.
Listen,
check the quote tweets.
Jim Ross is a great commentator. He's the GOAT, but form-wise, no.
Oh,
he's been on form.
Wait. Are we talking about the greatest of all time?
No. Right now.
I'm saying in general. Jim Ross is the GOAT, but form-wise, he's poor.
We didn't really have that many quotes.
Really?
Actually, there's a few. Devo London, he asked thoughts on Baron Corbin at the moment.
Oh, I'm liking it, man.
This gimmick is funny. I can't
his jokes.
It's funny.
His jokes.
I'm seeing clips of it. I don't watch SmackDown.
You ever watched it? I think gave him peas, innit? It was jokes.
Yeah, Kevin gave him peas.
I forgot to talk about Rolling Loud, man. That was deep, fam. I thought that for WWE, man. You watch it? I watched it live. I watched. You know what's mad? I fell asleep when I woke up. It was on, so I was watching like this.
But I can't even lie. What possessed them to do that?
No, but it made look. I see it's this year. WWE, not WWE, but wrestling in festivals has always been a thing in it. So I think what they wanted to do.
Festivals though.
Miami's a big place for wrestling. A lot of wrestlers come from there, innit?
You see the Rolling Loud crowd,
but the crowd are very old. That they're not. Wrestling's not a part of the culture no more. So you bring in Bianca Belair and flipping Street Profits and Camilla and oh, you haven't to Camilla recently. Oh, bro, there was a house show and Bianca Belair done this. I think what's the movie when she lifts you up like that? and her bra, I think her bra came off. Her bra came off. So they had to wrestle with the bra back to like literally like it was coming off like a little about to show. So what they had to do, they basically had to do a finish where Bianca Belair's done on a roll up, and after she's won, and after she's managed to like do the bra for her, innit? I'll send the video. It's proper deep, man. But yeah, they could have brought out John Cena, man. That would have everyone would have lost their shit,
bro.
The thing is, I know they definitely should have brought out John Cena, but listen. At the end of the day, wrestling's about elevating the talent that you have in it, but the problem is they have to understand that the new, especially the Rolling Loud crowd, they don't give a heck.
Nah, they were finished though.
They don't give a heck.
And Bobby Schmurder was next. So like, yo, get Bobby Schmurder.
Yeah, they don't give a heck. Like, no, these events work with the rock crowds because there's like synergy. Even when AEW did the whole collaboration with CEO, the gaming company, it made sense because there's unison there. I'm sorry, what connection between Rolling Loud and WWE is there?
Music.
What music?
It's not.
Wale hosted. Thingy. He was like the ring announcer, by the way.
It's not a strong enough connection to do a whole thing there.
In what happened was that in the actual event, in the actual taping of the actual SmackDown, there was actually like a 6-man tag team match with Cesaro and someone else in there. I think Roman Reigns and John Cena was in there as well.
Bro, let me tell you what they should have done on Rolling Loud. Let John Cena come on stage and perform his theme song.
No, that's a waste of time.
No, everyone would have lost their
That's a waste of time. Trust me, it's a waste of time. Trust me.
Everyone knows that.
Fam, it was waste. John Cena should have competed like had like a little thing where he comes out. I would have brought the big guns out, man. But it's Rolling Loud.
It is, yeah, but at the same time, like it kind of defeats the purpose then, because it's like you're going to these festivals for what? To do nostalgia act.
No, it's not even nostalgia, bro. You're bringing on your biggest stars, bro.
You are, but
John Cena's not nostalgia.
But at the same time, okay, cool. You bring on John Cena, you bring on The Rock, you bring on
No, The Rock. I'm not asking for The Rock.
No, but you bring out all these big stars, and then you now want to try and bring people to the product. If they now tune in the next week and they don't see these,
do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
I was to say John Cena's been doing touring, bro. Even appeared on Raw. Like and after the thing went off.
But the thing is,
John Cena's doing what's the excursion.
John Cena isn't. And like John Cena is a star from prior to this, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's I understand what they wanted to do with the Bianca Belairs. I don't blame them for bringing them out there. I blame them for not knowing their audience. Rolling Loud is not their audience. Like the reason why the Rock.
So what is the audience then? Rock concerts.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, I know WWE know that's not their audience.
That's not their
Same
audience.
way you go to Saudi Arabia and know that's not their audience. At the end of the day, let's be honest, it's just a bag. They wanted the bag and they wanted that kind of exposure. People spoke about WWE.
Yeah, I saw fan
I don't know if it
footage.
translates to anything, but
I saw fan footage and people were like, "Yeah, this is cool." Like, but they were just. I think they were more like what's the word I'm looking for? They're more like.
It was the novelty.
They're more like, "Wow, it's actually happening at a festival." That's why everyone was quiet.
They don't care, fam.
Yeah, so
from time to time,
it's opportunity cost at the end of the day.
I don't think they were expecting pops when the thing came out. I'm on my own. I don't expecting pops, bro.
From time they boo Coil Ray, you think they're gonna?
Nah, people expecting Coil Ray. Honestly, I will talk after.
She's
still.
hard, man.
You will see.
She's hard.
You'll see. Everyone's cussing her now. You'll see. Give her time.
It's because her dad has no neck. That's why.
I'm finished. Benzino.
Her dad is built like Jonathan Gresham.
I'm finished.
Big up Jonathan Gresham.
So I'm finished. Yeah, is that all the questions, bro?
That's all the questions.
Oh, mad. Yeah, fight for the fallen today, man. Not today, fam.
Yesterday.
By the time you do listen to it, guys, it'll be Friday, so it'll be done. Yeah, fight for the fallen today. Looking forward to it. Yeah, Kirshirko, man.
Santana and Ortiz versus FTR.
That's the match I'm looking forward to.
That's my most anticipated match.
There's a lot of story behind that as well, man. I like that promo they cut when they was backstage. After thing through the table,
showing his pictures of his family.
Yeah, picture of family. Yeah, Rio goes, "Why is he doing that for?" I was like, "Rio, you need to understand the story." I said, "You don't get the storytelling." I don't do this. The storytelling. I even faced. I was like, "The storytelling." Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Episode 78, man.
Big congrats to you and Ria.
Big congratulations, man.
You man them new.
Oh, we already knew.
You knew last year. Oh, you not even last year. That's dumb. If last year, we would have.
I knew from when
you knew time ago. Yeah. And you know.
Big congrats to you.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Boy, how you feeling?
Bro. Do you know what it is? One thing I realized about having a child and stuff. You can never prepare for it.
Yeah.
Like the sleep. You can't save sleep, bro. You can't get sleep and store it in a bag and say, "Do you know what, I'm gonna come back to sleep," because we're gonna be tired, man. I'm gonna be tired. I've been tired for like a whole 2 years now, so I'm used to it now, innit? Do you know what I mean? But it's just about making time for more things now, innit? And stuff, innit? But I mean, I'll never go away from the podcast. I'll always be here, innit? wherever I can in it. So, but if I'm not here, then we'll try.
We'll get
make
shit
it work in it. Yeah.
We'll do it. We'll run it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, love for that, man. Appreciate it, man.
Time, bro. This is the Wresthings podcast. I've been Delboy.
Been an Alfie.
Been Laps.
Been NK.
Wresthings by the Mandem for the Mandem. Bow, pussy.
Jeez, Unison.
Jade Cargill.
Oh,
You just got to the end of the podcast, and if you've enjoyed what you've listened to, enjoyed what you watched, enjoyed the vibes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bow.